Hey fellow Guardians, so there are 4 secret nightmares in the Derelict Leviathan, and you can easily find them by following this guide. But before that, let me give you some tips. Now, in order for these nightmares to come out, you need to actually wait in order for them to pop out. Most of the time, you have to stay in the area where they are located. For example, if they're found in the royal pools, you need to be staying in the royal pools until a prompt shows up telling you that they are now there. By the way, prompts are shown in the bottom left of your screen. Also, sometimes prompts will not be there because it has already been shown before you came to that place. So best to check out the areas or the location first, and if there are no enemies inside, then you'll have to wait outside of that area. Also, there's going to be timestamps down below so you can check out certain chapters if you want to skip some parts. Let us start with the first one, which is the haunted alcove connected to an old unused passage. And this one can be found in the royal pools. Now, from the entrance, you have to go straight to the right side, all the way to the end of this area. Now, from here, turn right, continue straight, and you'll find a hole here, which is the entrance to the haunted alcove. So the prompt for Nightmare of Qualec is going to be a red laser dot briefly passes over by your ghost or over your ghost. So once you see this prompt, head to the location where I showed you earlier, and once you're inside, you'll be greeted with a nightmare enemy, which is a nightmare incendiary. Work your way through, and at the end of it, of course, you're going to find the Nightmare of Qualec, the sniper. Next location is the haunted alcove passageway containing a nightmare ritual. And this is still going to be in the royal pools. Now, from the entrance, head all the way back from this center area, and on the left side there's going to be a small opening to the haunted alcove. Now, the prompt for this one is going to be dark ether thickens in the air ... Okay, that was stupid, I know, but anyways, head back to the location I showed you earlier, and inside you're going to be greeted by a nightmare lurker. Once you're done with it, continue in this area until you reach this place. This is where you're gonna have to start the ritual. Now, there are enemies here that will be pretty much coming in while you do your interactions with this set pieces, or your ritual pieces rather, so you have to be quick. Please do take note, there are 3 pieces that you need to interact for the enemy to come out. And once done, the ritual will of course start, and it will give you the Nightmare of Sy'ad, the Unending. Next up is going to be the haunted alcove guarded by resting hounds. Now, this one is going to be in the pleasure garden, and it's very easy to find. So from the entrance, head straight all the way to that statue, the Calus statue. And beneath its feet, there is going to be a small entrance to the haunted alcove. As for the prompt, it's going to be a distant snore of sleeping war beasts. ... So now head to the location, and when you drop down, you'll be seeing some war hounds that are asleep. So gently wake them up to start the confrontation. So now there's going to be a combination of 2-legged and 4-legged enemies that is going to attack you. Finish all of them to proc out the Nightmare of Carun, the Beastmaster, who is going to show up on top of that rock. And we have another one, the haunted alcove opposite Calus. Still in the pleasure garden. So once you are in the entrance, look to the left, there's going to be a rock here that you can go up. And on top of it, there's going to be like an entrance that is kind of lit, which is the indicator for a haunted alcove. And your prompt for this one is going to be a sword and shield clash together. ... So just like I mentioned earlier, head to that location and you're going to be greeted by this nightmare. Once you've made short work of that opening enemy, head inside and there's gonna be more enemies for you to pretty much defeat. Once these so-called guards are done, the Nightmare, Ha'lok, and Kra'lok will be showing up. Nightmare Kra'lok, the sword, is the one going to be in the middle of the area, while Nightmare Ha'lok is the most annoying one because he keeps on moving. Now, I'm not sure of this one, but I think if you defeat Kra'lok, Ha'lok will automatically be defeated. So if I'm wrong, please correct me in the comments down below. Defeating all 4 nightmares gives you 4 different triumphs and 1 more, which is called the Fever Dream. So if you're done with that triumph and you want to continue watching my videos on some tricks and tips and guides for this wonderful, awesome game, Destiny 2, please do check out the video over here. And if not, you can also check out my other videos over here.